Hi, Intermediate Band. It's Mrs. Partapillo again with another week of band music to go through with you today. We're going to do some reviewing to start today, and then we will be doing some of the new things we've been working on. And we're getting ready for a playing test. You'll hear more about that later on in our lesson today. To start, go ahead and turn to number 16 in your book. It's going back quite a ways to concert E flat major scale, arpeggio, and chords. And with this scale, we have 3 flats for trombone and flutes, E flat, B flat, A flat. We only have 1 flat because we're in the key of F for clarinet and trumpet. I'm going to play flute on this one because flutes, you might remember that low E flat is really hard to get. And with the low E flat, we don't have the first finger up. We actually go ahead and put it down. Let's see if we can find that low E flat together, flutes. Did you get it? Okay, that's our first note, everyone. I'm going to count us off. When it comes to the chords, you choose. It's either the high note or the low note. It's perfectly fine. It's up to you. I know for you, Jamin, you actually only have 1 note to pick from, so just play the one that's there. Okay, 1, 2, ready. Did you notice that it's not this A, that's A natural, it's A flat? Did you get that right? Okay, everyone, let's try that once more. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's try it again, I'm sorry. Everyone play the first note so we can make sure we've got it. There it is. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice. Go on to the very next one, Report Card Blues. I know some of you really like playing this song, so I thought let's just do it. Let's have fun together. 17, quick reminder, with Report Card Blues, we've got accents, so a little bit of extra emphasis on some notes, staccatos, real short and crisp notes, and then the rests are really important, aren't they? Remember, we've been adding in that, oh, you hear the phone? I'm going to wait a second. With the rests, we have to be sure to get off of the notes so that we can hear the rest, because rests are just as important as notes, okay? Okay, here we go. Report Card Blues. Forte, here we go. Don't forget to do the uhs, because I know some of you really love doing that. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice job, everyone. Okay, we're jumping forward a ways. We're going to 57, El Encanto. With El Encanto, we've got this rhythm. 1 and 3, 4. A little bit of syncopation. 1 and 3, 4. Do it with me. Ready, go. 1 and 3, 4. Okay, with El Encanto, hang on, let me get there for a second. We've got D flats, flutes, and trombone, and we've got E flat for clarinet and trumpet. Okay. Trumpet, E flat is 2-3, isn't it? Okay. With flutes, just your pinky, that's that high D flat. Trombone, it's position 5. Okay. So Jamin a little bit lower than the bell for that D flat. Okay. Normally D is 4, isn't it, Jamin? So D flat is 5. Be sure to mark that in. Clarinets, your E flat. Okay, so you have the one in the back, hole in the back, 1, 2. Okay, that's normally E, F, right? So E, D. And then you're going to add the 4th finger on the side. Clarinets, I'm going to show you that real quick. So we've got hole in the back, hole in the front, one more. Remember, you all have a fingering chart. You don't really need my help doing this, I hope. And then on the side here, remember 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the lowest one. Let's hear it. That's your E flat clarinets, okay? So I should hear B flat at the beginning. Okay, that's that new E flat note. Let's do it slowly. Andante's not too fast, just kind of a walking speed, okay? 1 and ready, go. And let's switch over. I'm going to play it once more, but I'm going to play it on flute this time. Flutes, we do begin with the A flat, don't we? Okay. Everyone with me? 57 again. 1 and ready, go. I'd like to try that again on flute. Let's do it again, everyone. 1 and ready, go. Needs to practice this one on flutes, don't I? I hope it went well for you. Okay, let's go on to 63, please. With 63, we're playing that Symphony number 5, and it's just a snippet of the piece written originally by Beethoven. You remember Beethoven? Remember he was deaf. He wrote a lot of really amazing music. He was from the classical period. Remember that? So with this piece, this theme from Symphony number 5, we have this rhythm. And 2 and 1. And the first beat of a lot of these measures is an 8th note rest. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. And we've got to be really aware of those rests because we've got to get off on those. They're very important to hear. It's allegro, so it's really pretty quick. And with this piece, remember the last three measures? 1, 1, 1. Yeah. Got to get off on those rests, just like I said earlier. Okay, let's try it. Let's not quite go allegro, maybe a little slower for the first time because we haven't done this one for a while. Okay? 1, 2, 1. Remember it now? Yeah, let's do it again. 1, 2, 1. Good. We're going to just sing it, and we're going to clap the rhythms to note names too as we go, okay? Your note names, I'm going to be doing trumpet, clarinet note names, so trombones and flutes, you should have different ones than I'm saying, okay? 1, 2, 1. E, 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 C, D, 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 B, E, 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 C, F, 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 E, C, 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 A, E, 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 B, C, F, 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 E, D, 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 B, E, E, D, C, B, E, E, D, C, B, E, E, D, C, B, A. This time I'll do it with trombones and flutes, okay? Trumpets, clarinets, you're on your own this time. 1, 2, 1. D, 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 B flat. C, 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 A. D, 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 B flat. E, E flat, E flat, D. B flat, B flat, B flat, G. D, 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 A. E flat, E flat, E flat, D. C, 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 A. D, D, C, B flat. A, D, D, C, B flat. A, D, D, C, B flat. A, G. There you go. Good. That was sure fun, wasn't it? We're going to move on. It's time for us to practice our piece that is for the playing test coming up. Number 69. Okay, let's get there. 69 in our book. Okay, with 69, it is a round. If we were all playing together, it would be quite fun because you have the first group start on measure 1, and then the next group starts when the first group is at the second measure. But it's kind of hard to do that with everyone in their own homes, right? So for today, we're going to just play it all together. And remember, we've been working on 16th notes. And with 16th notes, we've got 4 notes for one beat. So each one of them gets 1/4 of a beat, and we say 1 E and a. Okay. 2 16th notes is the same as 1 8th note. And so we need 4 of them because 2 8th notes makes 1 count. But we need 4 to make up 1 count here. Okay. So what I'd like to do before we actually play, I'd like us to just clap the rhythm. We practiced that last week, and I'd like to do that again. So 69, I'm going to count us off. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3 E and a, 4. Okay, you ready? 1 E and a, 2 E and a, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3 E and a, 4. 1 and 2 E and a, 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3 E and a, 4. First ending. 1 and 2 E and a, 3 and 4. Beginning. 1, 2, and 3 E and a, 4. 2 and 3 E and a, 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3 E and a, 4. Second ending. 1 E and a, 2 and 3. And then you're got to wait for the conductor, right? There's a fermata at the end. This time, still clapping, but note names. Now, fortunately, you say the same note name for a whole measure, right? Then the second measure, it's a different note name. So it shouldn't be too tricky, okay? And trombones, clarinets, or trombone flutes, if you just want to say B instead of B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, there's just no way, right? So just say B, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. C, 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 E, 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 G, 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 C, C, G, 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 E, E, C, 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 E, 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 G, 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 C, 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 G, G, C. Okay, let's try it again. I was doing trumpet, clarinet part. I'm going to switch to the other instruments now. 1, 2, again, let's go. B, 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 D, 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 F, 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 B, B, F, 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 B, D, D, B, 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 D, 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 F, 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 B, 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 F, F, B. Now remember, the last measure has the division parts, 2 notes in some sections, and it does not matter to me if you play the lower notes or the higher ones. It's completely up to you, okay? But you hold that last note. We've also got a big crescendo in that last measure, so take note of those things. Okay, let's go ahead and try clarinets. I'm going to go through a quick reminder of that high C. Okay, so to begin, you play C. Second measure is E, G. Remember, nothing G. And then the high C, you add your pinky and in the back. Okay, so let's hear the high C. That's it. Okay, everyone together going slow. 1, 2, ready, go. Beginning, second ending this time, ready, go. There it is. Okay, I'm going to switch to flutes this time. Keep playing every time I play though, okay? Because I want each of you to hear it on your instrument. That way you have a good idea of what it should sound like for the playing test. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, let's hear it on trumpet this time. I'm going to play the lower notes this time at the very end. Everyone, again, let's go. Okay, on trombone. 1, 2, everyone, let's go. Okay, you've heard it by all 4 instruments. I hope by now you're getting more comfortable with that piece. That is what I'm listening for with the playing test, okay? I know that this has kind of been a new way to learn our instruments. I've talked with most of you over the phone, and I know you can do this, okay? If you're struggling and you want to hear me, if you want to play it over the phone before Friday to get some help, to get some feedback before you play in front of your peers, you are welcome to do that, okay? Because I'd love to hear it ahead of time, and if you need some help, I'd be glad to give it to you before you play for your playing test, okay? Number 70 is what we're finishing with today, the Thunderer. Now, the Thunderer is another march by John Philip Sousa. We did practice it a little bit in last week's lesson, and it's allegro. It's in 2/4 time. So we start on the second beat of that first measure, okay? And there's a first ending and a second ending. The second ending has that stinger. Remember, the note at the very end is given an extra accent, okay? Take notice of the spots where you're supposed to breathe. How many spots is there? 2, right? There's one in the middle of the piece and then one at the first ending. So you've got a long ways to go before you take a breath. And with all these 16th notes, we've got to be sure to use a good attack and a very strong tongue so that we can hear the separation in all those notes. Okay, we are in the key of F. So we've got B flat for flutes and trombone. We're in the key of G for clarinets and trumpets. So you've got F sharp. But I don't think you actually play those accidentals. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm going to play the first note and let's see if we can all match it together. The low C, right, Jamin? Okay. I'm going to count 1, 2, 1, come in. We're not going to play it allegro quite yet. We're not ready for that. Okay. 1, 2, 1. There it is. Good. I'm going to try it on trumpet just because it's so fun. This piece is just a great time. Let's do it slow once more, and then we'll try it at allegro for those of you that like a good challenge, okay? 1, 2, 1. Ready? Okay, let's try it fast this time. A naturals flutes, okay? 1, 2, 1. Okay, well, I don't think I played it that much faster, but maybe you can at home. So here's to happy practicing, and I can't wait to hear you on Friday with your Royal Fanfare. Remember, over the phone, 10 to noon on Friday, or on Zoom, 1:30 to 2, okay? See you then, and like I said earlier, if you want me to give you some guidance over the phone before that playing test, please call. I'd be happy to do that. Okay, see you later. Bye.